and I run a company called Telecity, which is just up by Canary Wharf. And it's where all the servers, that all of the films that you watch on the iPlayer and all these sorts of things, where all those servers are housed. Okay, so when you're watching films on the internet or watching YouTube or you're doing Facebook and all that sort of stuff, it's going on in my buildings. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm really pleased to be sponsoring this and other events like it. Film Club supports over 7,000 schools, trying to get people engaged in films and interacting with each other. And it's really important that you take away some, obviously have fun, but take away some ideas as well, and you can implement those when you get back to school. Okay? Just enjoy yourself, have fun, enjoy the film. Thanks very much for coming. Thank you.
Jaden and Ethan have big dreams.
We've got an Axe-funded garage to sell tickets.
And one small word
No!
can't wreck them.
This is the only youth centre around here.
This place is going to be demolished.
This is a disaster. This crew's going to save the garage.
How does it feel for it to have such a massive amount of publicity around it?
It feels good. I mean, it's like, it's cool that people are seeing it, and they put it in a lot of cinemas and stuff. That was neat. And it's cool to show a bit of London that feels more real, I suppose, because a lot of the time you see London, like in cinemas, it's like thatched roofs and like the Houses of Parliament and Tower Bridge, and there are so many different parts of it.
Well, I think my favourite bit of the film was probably the Space Invaders scene. What do you think your favourite bit was?
I like the fantasy sequences, like Space Invaders and the origami. I did like doing those. When I was young, I was a skateboarder. I skateboarded the entire time, and my dad would always take away my skateboard and put it in a plastic bag in the attic to try and make me do more schoolwork. And then it didn't make me do any schoolwork. It just made me want to go skateboarding more and think about skateboarding the entire time. So wherever I would look, I would see things to skate and do stuff like that. So that's what, for Akai's character, that's why the fantasy sequences are there. When you daydreaming or something, it's so powerful what you can think of. And I just wanted to try and show it. So that was really fun to try and do that.
I mean, I love directing and I love storytelling. So what advice would you give me about a career in directing?
I mean, YouTube is a good thing. YouTube is really fair. I didn't go to film school. No one taught me really anything. I just started putting up on things on YouTube with my friends, and then people saw them. And that's kind of it, just make things.
What was your inspiration for the film? What made you want to make it?
That's a really good question as well. I mean, it's a bit like, a part of it was not the times when I wasn't allowed to do what I could do as a kid. There's a little bit of politics in there, but not too much, like about the cutbacks and austerity and stuff like that. But they are shutting a lot of things, and I just can't believe. It does make me kind of angry. But I didn't want to do a kind of angry film. I just wanted to have it in there and just make it blatantly obvious that it's a bad idea, rather than kind of talking about it, just showing it. So that was fun to do that, and also just to make a film at all.
Your CDs are so massive.
Because they're records. Vinyl.
Are you going to make a second one?
A second All Stars. It's interesting because, they've changed. The kids are old. Theo's voice is broken. We got Theo back in. This is an interesting story, okay? We went back out. I did the edit. And I realised we had some missing scenes. Well, and also I was told I had some missing scenes. So we were like, oh, let's go out and do some more, 4 days more filming, it turned out in the end. And Theo turned up, and his voice had broken. A foot taller, and he was like, hello? And I'm like, what? Where's Theo? So it would be a very different film if we did another one. It would be more like them growing up older. Yeah, who knows? I mean, never say never, but it would, or would you do with all new kids, like a similar thing? I don't know. I think it will just be seeing how it all goes. But I certainly like to make more films with that kind of subject matter for young people. Thank you for a nice interview. Well done. Good job. Good job. Nice work, man. Nice. Really good, man. Love it, man. Good. Nice isolation.